this the thumbnail? Where are the people? There's no people.
There's no people.
No. You told me there'd be people. You told me if we did this live thing that there would be all kinds of people.
I didn't say that.
Zero.
There's 0 people.
Yeah. Oh, cool. One. We have one. Okay, we're not alone. There's more of us than there are of them. Oh, here we go. Joe Balls, what's going on, brother man? Let's see.
Who else?
No, it's just Joe Balls. Oh, Fubar the Axe. Wrench, what's going on? James, Cole, Jeff, Adam, Old School Budget Racing. Yes. Okay. Now you're getting ahead of me. See, I can't do this. All right, wait.
Why can't you do it?
Good. I can't read, and this is your territory. Like you have to communicate with them.
I do?
Yes.
Why?
Because I'm not capable. This is beyond my. I'm good with engines. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so what's going on, guys? 325 Curtis? No, I think we'll do better than that.
Can you read it?
Yeah, okay. Out of New York. No
I
problem.
can't see it from here.
No problem. I'm not going anywhere near New York.
No?
No, ever again. CH302 NO2 Scotty. Yes, Nitro Scotty. Do you run anything with Nitro, bro? Still working on no prep car. It's way on the back burner. We need to make a lot of money. We need to make a lot of scratch. You know what I'm saying? Watching new lock vid. Okay, cool.
What's that?
It's a new lock vid.
I'm trying to read it and I can't from here.
It's Richard Holdner. It's the Richard Holdner.
Nice.
What's going on, brother? Okay, if you guys don't know Richard Holdner, right, go check out his channel. He does like the most extensive dyno tests. There's a lot of late model stuff. So I was like, big on LSs, big on boost, big on nitrous, everything, all of it, Richard Holdner, go check out his channel. Richard, put a link, man. Put a link to your thing there.
I maybe can. I think it doesn't allow people to put them, but maybe Fubar can.
All right. Fubar, somebody should be able to put a link to Richard Holdner's channel there.
Do you need me?
I always need you, baby.
You don't always need me.
Okay, wait. I have to change the positioning of this somehow. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Look, we got Mattis in the background. So YouTube's algorithm, YouTube will restrict it because the F word is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Are you going to be all right to do this on your own?
Not really. I need some tang.
Guilt.
Thank you, Joseph.
All right. The guilt.
God bless Lamb Chop. Yeah, Lamb Chop is doing better than expected. He's doing really good. And the good news with all of this, our local tracks reopen on May 2nd. And Lamb Chop is feeling good. So right now the plan is to be at Buffalo Valley May 2nd to put a couple of first laps on Bottle Rocket. Yeah, old school budget racing. We just had a small tire, no prep race today, and another next weekend. Nice. Yeah. I mean, there's some states. Some of you guys are like living under the axe right now. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's unconstitutional. It's a mess. And then some of us, like in Tennessee, things are like returning to normal. They're getting back to normal. Texas, a lot of places where it's like our local government is like they're good people. You know what I mean? At least they're about defending our constitutional rights. So, all good stuff. Brandon, thank you. Juice, set us free. I'm trying. I think that all of us are trying in one way or another. Jersey is like shut down completely. That's the People's Republic of New Jersey. New York too, right? That's the tri-state. Please, I don't even want to talk about it. I escaped from there. Let's see. Tony, what did it cost to build Bottle Rocket's engine the way you did? The roller cam was the expensive part. Minus the roller cam, like just a flat tappet cam, I think we had around $700 in the motor. And then the roller was like a thousand. The roller, the cam, the lifters, So we're into that motor for about $1,700, which is like, by my standards, that's a lot of money to put into a motor. Thank you. See, she brought me a Tang.
I did. So you good without me?
Well,
Yeah? You'll be able to read?
not really. That's okay.
Not really?
You're watching from Singapore. Oh shit.
If you want me to read, I'd have to get up pretty close.
Anderson Como should change his name to Mussolini.
What's up, John Wilburn? I can see that.
What's going on, Big John? You guys in New York, go to the state capitol, drag the bitch out onto the grass.
Tony.
What?
You're on YouTube.
I'm an American, damn it.
I know, but you're on YouTube.
Our founding fathers would fucking puke if they could see what's going on right now.
Did you see it? You missed that.
What did I miss? See, Fatty the Kid, $20. Thank you, sir. That goes towards,
Tang.
Thank you.
And building cars.
Richard, you got a 440 Mopar thing going. Looks good. Excellent. Single turbo. I bet you get 650, 700 horsepower out of that thing before you have any issues with it.
America. Anthony Perna says, I love you, Uncle Tony.
Thank you. I love all you guys.
1 container of Tang makes 3 good glasses of drink. Can you read, Tony?
Yeah. Tony, all jokes aside, do you take precautions seriously when you go outside? Absolutely fucking not. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. It's a scam. We had it. I had it. Kathy had it.
I had it.
Lots of people had it. Lots of people were sick in November, December, January, before this thing was even announced, right? We had all of the symptoms of it. I was sick for 7 weeks. She was sick for 7 weeks. Lots of people, 8 weeks. Lots of people had this thing. It is a fucking scam, period, the end.
What's up, Mopar Den? I planted all day, which is why I look the way I look today. Yeah. I was outside planting in the rain.
She's like, you're always beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
You're always beautiful.
You're very sweet. Let's see. GM question, 327 or 350?
John Camaro, thank you, sir. 327 or 350. The 350 is a better motor, but I have a soft spot for the small journal motors, so I would say the 327.
External balance torque converter to work with internal balance motor. Only thing I need to do is remove the weight off of it.
Yes, just knock the weight off and you're good to go.
Okay. America for Americans, because I've got integrity.
I got integrity too.
Let's see. Tony, Cole wants to know, what roller cam and lifters did you purchase?
It's a comp cams. It was a custom grind specifically to work in the 4,000 RPM range. If you go to that Bottle Rocket video that we did, there's the cam card up there with all of its specs.
672E Galaxy. Didn't you win a hat like a couple weeks ago and not send me your address? I think so.
Ooh.
Was it him?
I don't know.
I think it might be.
Oh, Fubar.
Or is it
okay.
426?
Fubar just put the link to Richard Holden's channel. So go over there. Don't even watch his fucking videos. Don't just go subscribe and ring the bell. That's all you got to do. That's all you need to know. Trust me on this. Just go subscribe, ring the bell.
You sent it?
Outstanding channel.
Okay, because I looked all through the email. Can you send it again? Because somehow it's lost. And I got bombarded with emails and I went through them all and I couldn't find it. So can you just please send that to me again? Thank you.
Okay, the Geo Killer. I'm thinking about modifying a T-bucket body to fit a 76 K10 frame. That might be tight. That's gonna be. Well, you're gonna have some weird proportions there. I would leave the body alone and Z the frame. So this way the body will sit down there in the. You know what I mean? Just Z the middle of the frame so she comes down and the body would sit right there, and you keep everything else in proportion.
Sean the person says, "Hey Tony, I bought a 2014 Suzuki LTZ.
Yes,
400 Sport ATV used. Should I replace any of the fluids like the coolant or oil? Is there anything else I should replace?"
Sean, that's a question you want to ask on a forum that's specific to that vehicle. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is just give you a generic bullshit answer.
Okay. Betty the Kid, thank you. for $10 for vodka to go through.
Thank you. That's called Tango. I used to drink that when I was a kid.
Michael, I want to buy shirts and I want to race. Okay.
All right, good,
Cool. Thanks.
good. Send cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and race cars.
Let's see. Darren says, Tony, a friend picked up a Buick 430 motor in a Riviera with 34,000.
Okay.
He wants to just drive it, but I told him he has to worry about the bronze valve guides with leaded gas.
No,
That's
no, no,
such a
no,
big
no, no,
deal?
no. You have no problem with the guides. It's the seats. It's the exhaust seats. And here's the thing. Not all cylinder heads were created equal as far as that goes. And I'm going to actually do a thing. I'm going to do a video, right, on hardening your own exhaust valves, your own exhaust seats. It's so simple. It's ridiculous. If you've got a torch, you can do it yourself.
Next, are you ready for another one?
But yeah, it's not the guides. The guides are fine. It's the seats on the exhaust valves, and you could use a lead substitute, or you could just drive it, because I've seen many hardened seat engines live just fine on unleaded. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Ted wants to know, can you remember the casting numbers of the 67 318 heads?
No, but Google can. So if you just put in small block ballpark casting numbers, and it's the 273 318 head, 1967, 1968, 1969.
I'm getting myself a seat.
Oh, okay. You've come to be with me.
Yes, so I can.
That's so nice. Cody McCoy, thank you.
But I gotta sit close so I can read it. What's up, guys?
Thank you, Cody. I appreciate that. Too cool sitting on the chair backwards.
Love you too.
I'm so cool. Oh my God.
UTG Live Sunday. Thanks, Cody. Pablo, could you replace valves on a head without sending to machine shop?
Yes, of course. Do it all the time.
Okay. When are you gonna do another traction video?
I'm gonna do a thing on controlled wheel spin. I was talking to a friend of mine. He says that there's a pretty decent scene going out in Lebanon. So there's some street racing going on out there. So we may he's going to let me know what's going on. We may take Bottle Rocket out there and do a little street racing with it. And so if we do that, we'll do a video that night talking about control wheel spin.
Granny's Garage, frowned upon to reuse my cam /lifter /springs when I re-ring my straight six.
Yeah, as long as you've got the lifters in order. You know what I mean? As long as you know each lifter goes back to the lobe that it came from, that's fine. It doesn't know it was taken apart and put back together again.
Hey, Tony, love the channel. Does it harm your engine to run your Holly with the float sight to the top if it is running well?
Yes, don't do that, because when the float sight is to the top, if you're hitting the brakes or accelerating, it's cruising okay, right? You're not dripping fuel into the boosters. But when that fuel sloshes, its level comes above the level of the booster, and just, nature takes its form, and it'll be dumping gas in there when you don't need it to be dumping gas in there.
Let's see. Luna just watched your video. Great information. They use the ridge reamers for that extra blow-by horsepower.
Yeah, the extra blow-by. I saw you sent me a bunch of texts. My head has been in another place. I'll check them out when I get off of here. I'm sorry, brother man.
John Wilburn, do you ever replace your guides? I'm about to invest in a seat and guide set.
Yeah, sometimes, but I don't do it myself. Those I'll send to a machine shop.
What's up, Ted? Anthony Muro, if your valves are swimming in the guides, I would replace. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Uncle Tony, how to hook up a surge tank on a high horsepower carbureted engine? Chester wants to.
How to hook up a surge tank?
Yeah.
On a high horsepower carbureted engine. I've never done it on a carbureted engine. I've done it on mechanical fuel injection. But a surge tank is what we do with a mechanical injection is use a small, like a half a gallon or a 1 gallon tank, and you mount a Holley float bowl into the tank, on the end of the tank, and you run your fuel in there, and that's your surge tank.
Curtis says we should all get together carrying signs that say let us race.
Yes.
John says we mixed up a set of 200,000 mile Toyota lifters out of a 91 Camry. Totally got away with it.
Oh, that happens.
Let's see. Dakota says, can I port the bowl area in my heads without taking them to the machine shop?
Can you
port the bowl area?
Yes.
In his heads without taking them to the machine shop?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We've done videos on that. You can go back and watch those videos.
Let's see. Okay. Rodney says, hey, from North Carolina.
What's going on, Rodney?
Let's see.
Before we came on, I was watching. We were waiting for a video load, so I couldn't get online here. So I'm watching Street Outlaws, JJ's arm drop thing. So this was fucking great. I love this kid. If any of you guys can find out who this guy is, I need to send him some stickers and a hat. Okay. Um, they, they were racing the locals. They had like you know, the whole JJ crew, right, with all of their cars and some of the other Memphis cars, and they went to this small track in Mississippi, and they were racing the locals there. So right in the middle of the show, there's this kid, right? He's got to be like 19, 20 fucking years old, and he's got a Honda. He's got a Honda, right? Full front-wheel drive Honda. It's gutted. It's got like it's just like it's just ultimate low-budget thing, right? And it's like a racer rat, okay? And he pulls up and he's fucking racing this like it's obviously a low 5 second, 4 second, fucking car. It's like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna race this thing, right? I'm just gonna go for it. And like that kid just absolutely fucking made my night. If anybody knows who that kid is with that fucking Honda, right? Get me his information so I can send him some stuff and tell him he's got a fan. Uncle Tony is a fan of his.
Okay, thanks, Galaxy. Okay. Let's see. He sure loves. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. No fans, UT? Tony, where did you go to school?
I got thrown out of school when I was 16.
He went to Wagner High School in
Yeah.
Staten Island. Let's see. Any info on low deck with 440 crank?
Just cut the mains. Cut the mains and buy yourself a set of pistons. And use the low deck rods. Don't use the tall deck rods because then all you're doing is just building a 440 with a tall wrist pin, right? With a high wrist pin. Use a short rod so you take full advantage of that fucking geometry. But yeah, just turn the mains down to the 383 400 main size, the B engine main size, and have at it.
Larry Reese says hello from Goodlettsville, Tennessee.
What's going on, Larry? How you doing,
Larry?
brother man?
Brandon says, did Ohio George have any tricks up with the Mustang?
Did he have any tricks?
Up with the Mustang.
It's fucking Ohio George Montgomery. Everything was a trick.
Everything was a trick.
Oh look, Michael Amin wants my wife.
Oh.
If my wife finds out about this, because Uncle Kathy's. All right, I don't want to talk about that.
You're very funny. Let's see. Darren Porter says, Tony, I always hear people talk about how the new Hemi heads are not like the old original Hemi heads. What is the difference between the two?
The new Hemi head is more closely related to the Boss 429 head than the 426 head. And you just Google that, but that's the difference.
Cliffy says, Uncle Tony, why did the oil pump go bad in Bottle Rocket? Also, hello from Wisconsin.
It sucked in a bunch of shit that was in the pan. When it ate that lifter, I didn't clean it as thoroughly as I should have, and it sucked up some shit in there. And it didn't kill the pump. The pump was fine, but it stuck the bypass open, so it had no oil pressure. It was just bypassing internally in the pump.
A new UTG video and live at the same time. Yeah, that's why we're
crazy, right?
That's why you're late tonight.
Yes.
We were waiting for the video to load. Let's see. Jeremy says, do you like 400 small block Chevys?
Yes, I do. I love them. Actually, Lamb Chop has one. He's going in his gasser. And I'm a little jealous because I wanted to be in on that. You know what I mean? But Tall John, Tall John's Fun Shop, he dove in there. And so right now he's Lamb Chop's boy. And they're doing beautiful work on that thing. I mean, really nice work. He did the porting on the heads. Watch the video. We did it a couple of days ago at Laney's Gasser. And yeah, I'm a little bit jealous. I wanted to be in there, but that's okay. Big John is a great guy, and he's doing a great fucking job. So that car's gonna be a lot of fun. What's it?
No, I'm talking to myself. Sorry.
You have a bat in your hair.
I have a bat in my hair.
You have a bat.
COVID bat.
A COVID bat.
Because I'm working outside all day. Let's see. Okay. Cats and Cars says new Hemi head is not a true Hemi. Let's see. Fatty the Kid, best budget drag car.
Oh, bro, anything you can find cheap. Best budget drag car? I mean, right now, I would think like the non-Mustang Fox bodies are probably your cheapest, easiest way in now. Fairmonts and stuff like that.
James Avery says my Mopar got coronavirus. I think runs like shit, coughs and spits.
Your Mopar got Rona.
Oh, it's terrible. What's up, 426 Rich?
Sounds like I'm sucking up. What am I sucking up to, Gonzo?
What? I don't know.
I want to know what I'm sucking up to.
I don't know. I didn't even see that comment.
Yeah, see right there, Gonzo.
What's up, 426 Rich?
Hey, Rich.
Ivan, how many rows must a man walk down before you can call him a man?
6.
6?
Yes.
Why is it? Who are you sucking up to?
I don't know. Gonzo says I'm sucking up to somebody.
I don't know.
UT
Are
doesn't
you?
suck up to anything.
Are you?
Anybody, no.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Check yourself.
No, but he seems to perceive that I am.
We're both coughing over here.
Yeah.
We don't have the Rona. Arnie Mike says, Tony, when you wrote for the car magazines, was it a constant blast or a grind?
Oh man, that I would say that's a lot like drag racing, where it's like pretty intense blasts, but very short-lived in between tons of grind, boredom, and repetition. So, yeah, it's definitely not. It's not a dream life. If that's what you're thinking.
Oh, Gonzo says you're praising this John guy. Are you?
Told John. Well, of course I'm praising him. He's a good guy and he's doing good work. Why? How is that sucking up to anybody?
You're not allowed to say anything nice about it.
I can say somebody is a piece of shit, but I can't say that they're a good person and they're fucking doing nice work.
You brown noser.
I'm such a brown noser. I can't believe it. Trying to make
Stop
the tour
being
guy
a brown
like
noser. ACC Garage. How long does it take to get a hat from you guys? Like, go put it in the mail, like, right away. Tomorrow. Let's see. Rod says 2.5 exhaust versus 3-inch. What do you recommend?
It just depends on the size and the intended RPM range of the motor that you're using. There are formulas for that. You'll have to Google and figure out which is going to work best for you.
Mark Shaw, Uncle Tony's Garage. I found a project that I can't get, but someone on here should. 1964 Fury 4-door with a 383 push button 727 is complete and has a clean title for $850 on the Richmond Craigslist.
I would go. Seriously.
I mean, even if you just pull the motor and the parts.
The 64 Fury, man, that is one of the prettiest early B bodies. They really knocked that one out of the park with that car. I would be all the fuck over that thing. And remember, that year Fury is a B body. The next 65 is a C body, but that's a B body Fury.
Oh, thanks, ACC. He ordered a hat yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
What?
I didn't know it was him. I didn't check the orders. Crystal's got some.
Oh, well
I'll send you stuff.
Yeah, ACC, you should.
Yeah, I'll send you stuff.
Yeah, we'll send you some. Yeah, you should just message me privately, man. I want to take care of
you. Jimmy Ford. Hello, Tony and Kathy. Puppies and chickens.
Yes, puppies and chickens.
All alive.
All good. Yes, everybody's good.
ACC sent you a hat.
I know, and that's why I'm like, he sent us a hat. I don't know why
and stickers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But we didn't send him anything.
Send him his money back.
You know why? Because we're like.
We didn't have hats at the time.
Time. We'll take care of you.
No, send him back his money.
Okay.
Send him back to ACC. We'll send you back your money, right, man?
We'll just send you the hat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fubar, for posting that. Fubar posted the link to the merch.
Thank you.
Uncle Crystal seems a bit different tonight. She's home.
Uncle Crystal is a shapeshifter, and tonight she's taking the form of Kathy.
Yeah, is that it? I have to be close so I can read this because I'm blind. Did you boil my hat before sending it out? Uncle Crystal's taking care of all that.
Yeah, Uncle Crystal boils the hat.
I'm not doing
right.
that. Do I have to shut her up? She's barking.
No.
Can you guys hear her really loud? Okay. Tony, you should sell cigarettes.
We're thinking about.
No, we're not selling cigarettes.
I was actually kicking around the idea of setting up a microbrewery.
Yeah, but we can't sell beer. We can't sell beer. It takes a lot of licensing to be able to sell beer.
I don't care about that stuff.
I know you
Let
don't.
them come
dear.
and put me in the
But
pokey.
how would you make videos if you're in the pokey?
I can make videos from the pokey
You
just as
can't-
easily as I do from here.
You can't.
Yes.
They're not going to let me film you in the pokey.
Yeah, they will. We'll work it out. Don't worry about it. We got connections.
We don't have any connection. Okay. PC term 2 says 440 thermoquad. Would you recommend ported or manifold vacuum for the Mopar distributor?
Always ported. If it's the only time you use manifold vacuum on a vacuum advanced system is when it goes through some sort of control device. Like they had timing delay relays, all thermactors, all sorts of fucking different gizmos that they threw in, beginning in like the very early 70s to the end of the distributor era that ran the vacuum advanced system through manifold vacuum, but it was regulated through ported vacuum. I know it sounds convoluted, but if you remember those cars from the 70s with the oceans of like just a jungle of vacuum hoses, those are the only cars that used manifold vacuum for the vacuum advance. If you've got just a regular, vacuum advance canister, on your distributor, and that's the only thing running, always ported, never manifold.
Michael Grayson Campbell says, will I have to adjust anything else on the carburetor when I adjust Holly floats?
If you just adjusting the floats, I don't know. It doesn't. The float level shouldn't change anything.
No. Jake says, found an old gasser that has a strange traction setup I can't find on the internet. It has ladder bars on the inside of the frame and a 2-inch stack of leaves mounted only on the front. Do you know what it's called?
Offhand, no.
No.
Offhand, no. I'd have to. I can't really even picture that.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I just got lost. Hang on. Sorry, guys. What's the little quote to the left of the Super B plate? Oh, what does it say on the sticker, Tony?
Borrowing tools is for the weak.
Yeah, it's a Northern Tools sticker.
Yeah.
Are there any disadvantages to running backwards pistons?
Possibly some noise at startup until the piston warms up and expands. That's the only downside.
Let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh, Brazil.
What's
Luis,
up?
representing Brazil.
Brazil? Hi from New Zealand. Do you prefer short rod or long rod?
Generally short rod, because I'm big on torque. Horsepower is a little bit more abstract, whereas torque is what actually gets the fucking job done. And it's a matter of mechanical leverage. And the short rod with more angularity gives more push on the crank, creates more lower end torque. So I generally prefer a shorter rod.
Wildcat Whimsy is saying they're sorry for being late.
Now, just let me clarify something here, okay? Now, remember, I'm a Mopar guy. So Mopars generally have much longer rods than other equivalent engines. So I may be singing a different song if I was building a bunch of Chevy motors or Ford motors that have short rods to begin with. So,
Egg Boy says, is there anything unique about the Slant 6 that makes it so durable?
Not really. It's just a solid motor. It's just a good, simple design. It's hard to, truth be known, it's really not any more durable than any of the other engines, the sixes of the day. They were all pretty stout.
ACC saying, Kathy, you guys sent me some of your badass stickers. Keep the money. I want to support this awesome channel.
Oh, thank you, brother, man. I do
you.
appreciate that.
Let's see. Where on the Carter BBD 2-barrel 318 727 does the vacuum hose, oops, it's jumping, sorry, from the distributor plug into?
On the passenger side of the carburetor, midway up the carburetor.
Geez, you have one?
Hang on.
He's going to go get one.
Oh.
Can you get past me?
Yeah.
Okay. He's looking. What you got, Tony? You got one?
Yeah.
This is the good thing about doing lines in the garage.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's a little tighter.
Okay.
All right.
It's that right there. There should be, this one doesn't have it, but there should be a nipple sticker, and that's where you hook your vacuum advance up to.
Nice. Mike Johnson sent you $10. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
I appreciate
We
that.
appreciate it very much.
I appreciate it more than you do.
How do you know how much I
Because
appreciate it?
I can tell by the tone of your voice.
Are you inside
I was
my
extremely
head?
sincere in
You're not
thanking.
inside my head.
Oh, please.
But I got the dignity.
You got the what?
Don't worry about it. Let's see. What is the difference between a Magnum and an LA 360?
Soda heads rock.
Sharon Ragu says piston suggestion for an MP 379-inch crank in a 318.
Bro, you just any manufacturer, you just call around your piston manufacturers and see who's going to give you the best deal. That's the piston to get.
King Eric the Great the First sent you $1.99.
Thank you, King
towards
Eric.
UT's 80 leotard for the video, the 80s video workout. You knew that you're not gonna do that, right?
I would do it.
Okay.
I would do it.
Where would I even find an 80s leotard?
You got to get a few girls to do it with me, though.
Oh my goodness, who's gonna do it?
We have to do. I don't know. We'll put an ad.
Yeah, right. They're gonna want money, Tony. They want to get paid.
No, they want YouTube glory. Nobody wants money. They can be famous on fucking YouTube.
Dan Stewart says, "Roll up your windows from the UK."
Roll up your windows, representing the UK. Are we having fun yet?
We always. Okay, Courtney says, "How in the
What's up,
world
Courtney?
has no one bought the Ram Charger? That thing is a tank."
No, it's I
sold.
worked a deal with a buddy of mine. We're trading for parts.
Yeah. Call Jane Fonda. Ever build a kick-ass 340?
Yeah, I got a really nice 340 in my 73 Roadrunner. It runs really good.
That car runs the best out of everything that we
It
have.
really does.
It's a really nice ride. You just want to
Yeah.
get in and drive.
Yeah, it hasn't left the driveway in like, I don't know, I guess 2 or 3
Because
years.
it doesn't have brakes.
But that's another one. I don't know. I don't think I have like $700 or $800 in that motor, but it runs really good.
Let's see. Gary, 63 Plymouth 313 poly, stroke it or go big block.
I would build the poly. I would work with the poly.
Why?
Because it's different, you know what I mean? It's not, you don't see them every day. You could get them out to 400 cubic inches fairly easily. There's a, if you I don't know the name of it. I'm sure one of you guys do, but there's a guy who's been racing polys and he's getting over 500 horsepower out of them. Just Google it, Mopar Polysphere race car. The name of his name will pop into my head at some point, but I would do the poly.
UTG, you watch Ticked Off Vic?
Who?
Ticked Off Vic? Ticked Off Vic.
Oh no, I lived with fucking Ticked Off
I
Vic.
watched the last one he did. It's pretty good.
That was my whole life. It's a people like, oh, do you watch Neutral Drop? Do you watch? No, I come from that. That's where I come from. I came to fucking Tennessee to get away from this.
But you are that.
Yeah, I know I'm that. I know I'm that.
You are that. What's my daily driver? It was the Swinger or Mrs. Landy. And right now, Mrs. Landy won't start. It needs a new battery. So I've been using the GT and waiting for the Swinger to come back. So, Cousin Mike's Garage sent you $20.
Thank you, cousin Mike. I appreciate that.
Are you guys really cousins?
Yes, of course we're cousins. I'm cousins with everybody. I'm everybody's uncle.
Right. Donald Smalley says, hello, Uncle Kathy and Uncle Tony from Connecticut. What's up in Connecticut?
Representing CT.
Is it rain?
Yeah,
Is that rain? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was dealing with a motor yesterday that the distributor was a tooth off. What a pain in the ass. I finally got it right.
That is a pain in the ass.
Sorry, Eugene.
He lived to tell the story.
You
though?
do live. Brap. Have you guys watched Out of the Shadows? No, what is that?
It's I haven't seen the whole thing, but I know what it's about, and yes, it's exactly accurate.
Mrs. Landy does need to run. She just needs a new battery. How many batteries do we own?
Oh please! That's why I did that video right a couple of months ago. How many cars is too many, right? So it's like that's where I'm at right now. It's like over the last month, like
You've been buying batteries.
You know, exactly. Every time I turn around, poof, and there's another fucking battery goes dead. So yeah, I've got 12. I've got 12 cars and trucks. The Ram Charger's not in the picture anymore, and I've got 3 functional batteries between them. So it's like,
Love from Iowa. What's up,
what's
Bo and
going
Sam?
on, Iowa? I love Iowa. The corn.
Throw your car batteries in the ocean. Is that
Why
a
would
good
we do
idea?
that?
That's not a good
Yeah.
idea. You don't want to hurt the fish.
Yeah, I'm not exactly a fucking ecologist there, but
You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Let's see. I don't know how to say his name. How would you pronounce that?
Sierra McCloskey. I don't know. How do you pronounce it?
Karen? Is it Karen? I don't know. McCloskey. Okay. You correct us.
Yeah.
Tony, if I shift into gear but nothing moves until I give it gas, what could that mean?
It could be that your idle is too low. Geez, I don't know. There's so many different things. So many different things. I don't even know what kind of transmission you've got, what kind of car you've got, but I would go on a forum for that car or that transmission. Because, that's the thing. Everything has a forum. Everything has a forum or a Facebook page or whatever it happens to be. Go to that and ask that question there, because too many vague answers. There are certain questions I can only answer in the most vaguest of ways. Like I might as well just crack out the magic 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? So good luck, brother.
Benjamin C. Any tips for replacing motor mounts on e-body 360?
Yeah. Take the bolts out, put the bolts back. I mean,
that's it.
That's it. I mean, jack up the motor, take the bolts out, and let the motor back down.
Monty says, Uncle Tony, what do you think of the 78 Plymouth Volare Roadrunners? On my bucket list of cars, what do you think of the 355?
The 355? What's a 355?
I don't know.
I have no idea what oh, you mean the rear end? The 355 is a good street strip rear. But I actually do love the 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. Then they changed them a little bit. But those Volare Roadrunners, especially in orange, they look really good in orange.
Ross is trying to buy a hat. I don't have Venmo or PayPal. Any other ways to buy? I want to show my good taste.
It does show good taste. And you automatically get elevated to essential services when you're wearing it.
If you send me an email, I can give you an address. You can send a check if you want to send a check. You want to do that? Just email me at uncletonysgarage@gmail.com. Attention, Kathy, and we'll work it out for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Uncle Tony, is there any problem setting an engine on the ground on its oil pan?
Shouldn't be. I mean,
don't drop it from a height.
Yeah, use your judgment. You know what I'm saying? If you've got like a cast aluminum oil pan, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you don't want to, take a chance with that. But if you got a regular tin oil pan, don't worry about it.
Let's see. Zach Winter. Hey, Uncle Tony. I couldn't find any Carter BBS carbs like you said, so I had to reuse my Holley 1945 on my 83 D150.
Okay.
Should I 2-barrel swap down the road?
Yeah, the 2-barrel swap is a very good improvement on the single barrel slant 6. Always is. Yeah, I would. I think I got one. No. All right, no mind. But yeah, make the swap if you can.
Let's see. Tony says, I have a 61 Impala with a 384. Should I restore the engine?
The 384?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of a 384 Chevy.
No?
No. 348. He means 348.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I do that all the time.
348 is a great torque motor, man. They make really nice drivers.
I always type my numbers backwards.
That's
why a lot of the merch comes back.
It was a 384. Oh my God, I just had a stroke.
Right, but 348.
Yeah, no.
Right. Let's see. Joe Alcott. Okay, he's talking to somebody else. Joseph says, hi from Virginia. Thoughts on roller rockets for a 225? Roller rockers, sorry.
I don't. The stock rockers are 1.4 ratio. So if you get anything into a 1.5 ratio, you could do it. From a performance or longevity standpoint, no, it doesn't really pay. But if you go in for the extra ratio, then yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
Let's see. Do you think using a high volume oil pump in a motor with high mileage?
No.
No. Okay. Brazil. What's up,
Brazil.
Brazil?
Brazil.
Anthony Perna. Uncle Tony, have you ever messed with the old Holly Pro Injection TBI setup?
No.
No?
No.
Sand Mountain Ballistics. Hi from Georgia.
I never messed with any of the aftermarket TBIs. Factory TBIs, yeah, up to wazoo, but never any of the aftermarket ones.
Okay, Sand Mountain Ballistics says, hi from
Yes.
Georgia.
What's going on, Sam?
Would two 600 CFM Edelbrocks run good on a stock Pontiac 389?
Yeah, absolutely, but jet them down. Jet them down. If you take them just out of the box, the motor's going to be fat and sloppy. You have to jet it down some.
Lunar says, UTG, when I was pulling the 318, the rubber engine mounts were totally separated. Laugh out loud, I didn't even have to unbolt them to pull the engine.
Yeah, that happens, man. Those mounts are cheap. They're only like $8 or $10. You get them on Rock Auto.
What's up, Amy?
Wyatt, thank you, sir.
Hi from Michigan. Thanks for doing the live stream. It gives me something fun to listen to while I'm rebuilding the front suspension on my 213 Subaru
In front of the
Impreza.
5-speed.
Yeah,
Excellent.
very cool. Thanks for
Have
listening.
fun with that, Wyatt. Thank you.
I think we have to be more entertaining if people are listening.
I'm sure. I don't have the leotard. Otherwise, I would do that. You know.
We're not entertaining enough. Did you sell the Ram Charger yet?
Yeah, Ram Charger spoken for.
What's up, Spin, you bastard, Spin? What's up, Olive? What's up, DMC Productions? Let's see. Zaps Rat Rot.
Yeah.
Hey, hello from Southern Iowa. Hope all is good. Where can I get and look at your hats and merchandise? Oh,
UncleTony'sGarage.com.
yes, there's a store there.
Yes.
And somewhere in the comments, there's a link.
Yes.
Fubar keeps putting it up.
Yeah, look in the link to any of our this.
Yeah.
Well, look in the comment, the description in any of our videos. And there's a link.
No, I haven't been putting it.
You haven't been putting it there.
No.
You've been neglectful of your duties. Do you want to be replaced by Uncle Crystal? I don't think so.
I would be happy to be replaced by Uncle Crystal.
I know that. All right, so stop. Okay.
No, there was a reason I wasn't doing it because our CPM was changing, and I wasn't sure if it was because I was putting all those links and then I didn't put the links. It's a YouTube thing, so I was testing it out. Oldsmobile story. No, Lewis. Samuel says, know anybody with a 68 Valiant 2-door?
To buy? No. I know my buddy Eric Funk just bought a 68 Valiant 2-door, but it's a race car.
Robert Galvin says, when I get my t-shirt, I will be famous. It's on its way, Robert.
You'll be
Everything
more than
was mailed
famous.
out.
You'll be legendary, brother, man. Legendary.
We got all caught up, but we don't have any mediums.
All right.
Let's see.
What's going on,
What's
Vince?
up, Vince?
Greg,
Shout out from South Florida.
Representing South Florida.
Riley Tasker, vodka and orange juice. What's your opinion, Uncle T?
It's called Tang.
No.
Vodka and orange juice. It's a screwdriver, but
Right.
vodka and Tang is called Tango. That was a popular drink back in like the late 70s or early 80s. I'm just drinking my regular Tang, just normal Tang.
Let's see. Velco, I've been noticed in my Uncle Tony's t-shirt twice. Laugh out loud. The fandom is spreading far and wide.
Yes,
Very cool.
yes.
Do people scream at you? UTG.
We get that all the time driving on the street and shit.
Not all the time.
I get it all the time.
Do you get it all the time? What should I jet my Edelbrocks down to?
What should you jet your Edelbrocks down to?
Sand Mountain Ballistics, who asked before.
Oh, on the dual quads?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't give you exact numbers, but you give me, sir. I mean, ballpark, drop them down about 4 sizes all the way around. So you got like a 104 go with 100, and 108, 104. Drop them down about 4. Across the board, and see how that works. That should be about right. But every engine is different, so I can't give you an exact number. Oops. Just cigarette in the motor. There we go. Okay. Do I plan on celebrating tomorrow? I every day, man. Every day is a celebration, bro. When is the plug reading video coming? I mean, I could probably do it this week.
Yeah.
The block video is the best I've seen. Oh, you good? Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Oh, tomorrow's 420. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't know that because I'm not a fucking pothead. Not that I have anything against potheads. I mean, please smoke all you can, right? But I don't smoke myself, so yeah, the whole 420 thing just went right over my head. Let's see. What's the biggest engine you got in liters? What the fuck knows what the liters are? I don't know. I'm fucking American. I don't know. What's a 440? This is a 452 behind me. I don't know how many liters is that. I have no idea.
Ari says I traded my Honda for my Chevy pickup, then bought a '94 Oldsmobile. It was smashed within a few months. That's my Oldsmobile story.
That's the Oldsmobile
There you
story.
go.
There you go. Everybody wanted an Oldsmobile story. Ari has hooked us up with an Oldsmobile story. And we have 442 people watching.
What's your favorite toaster setting?
But only medium.
I like bagel.
Okay, we only have 202 likes.
It's not a lot.
What kind of commie alien fucking shapeshifter shit is this? We've got 440 people and 207 likes.
What's up, Zero?
Zero, what's going on, brother man? She's sending out your package of noodles tomorrow.
Unless he wins something else tonight. William Helms, Ultimate Street Strip Cam for Golden Lion 413.
Ultimate Street. What's it in? What's the weight? You know what I mean? It's like this. I cannot give you a valid answer on something like that. There's too many variables.
Roll up your windows, Sonny.
Roll up your windows.
You haven't done that in a long time. That's very old. What's up, Joe Jackson? Yeah, hit the like button.
Oh, we got 280 likes. All right, that's a little bit better. That's less.
Bigger behind the trigger just gave the thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Cameron Jones says, "Want to hear a joke, UTG?"
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Okay, now you can't miss the joke.
Oh, it's Tall John.
What's up, Tall John?
Bro, I was talking about you before, okay? And somebody fucking accused me of what did they say I was doing?
Oh, I don't know that. Like,
they said I was sucking up.
Oh, John Wilburn says the liter is 61.025 cubes.
Yeah, I don't even want to know that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know that.
UT, when are you going to do the live engine build?
That's up to Lunar Outlaw, Brian. He's it's his motor, and he's got to pull it and break it down and clean it all up, and he's going to schedule with Nick. So when he and Nick have got it worked out, then we'll schedule when the live is going to be.
Austin Bishop says, "Hi UTG, thanks for giving me something to listen to while I paint my 327 from Indiana."
Nice. You see, like we're doing like everybody's working on their shit. It's Sunday night and people are working on their shit and they're watching UTG, and that's awesome. That's as it should be.
Mr. Roach
the
says,
world would be such a better place if everybody was just in their fucking garage working on their shit, right?
Mr. Roach says, "Should I run a crankshaft stud girdle on my 392 Hemi? We'll have a Route 671 on top."
Yes, if you're gonna put a blower on it, yeah. 4-bolt caps are a reasonable alternative too. You know, you can get those through hothead. Well, I'm sure if you got a 392, you know, hotheads. But the problem with running the girdle is a lot of fabrication to the oil can. I did that once, man, and I never ever want to have to fucking do it again. So the 4-bolt caps are a much better alternative.
Jim Douglas says, "Uncle Tony, please say hello. Crazy guys, cars, motorcycles, guitars."
Who am I saying?
Jim Douglas.
Jim Douglas, I'm saying hello to you. Crazy guy, car, motorcycle, guitar.
Luna says, "I'm calling Nick in the AM."
All right.
Okay, here's Cameron's joke.
Okay, Cameron's joke.
A string walked into a bar. Is this a dirty joke? I don't know. I feel funny reading it. All right. A string walked into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, no strings allowed in here." The string walks out. He goes around back and messes up his hair and ties himself in a knot. Is that the whole joke?
Oh, man.
Happy Hobo says, "Thanks for the stream, Uncle Tony. Kiwi boy working on a 4H, what does that say?
4AG
Oh,
swaps.
4AG swaps, 77 Celica.
Celica.
Cool.
Excellent. Another guy working in the shop, working on his shit, making things work. Absolutely. See, man, there'd be no time for any bullshit if everybody, who's got time to hate anybody or do anything fucking like evil or shit if you're working on your stuff in your fucking garage, right?
Well, see, you know what it is? Those people don't have any power. So that's why they go and they do that. But you have power in the cars.
Yes.
See, that's everybody's problem. They don't have any horsepower.
Shane, you're starting to put on a YouTube channel and you're struggling.
Where is it? Where did it go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, we're looking for it.
Oh, shit. Shane, there you go. Starting a YouTube channel. I'm struggling with putting out my first video. Any advice? Just put it out. Just put it out, right? Don't worry about how good it is, how bad it is. Just put it out. And then listen to the feedback you get from your audience. That's the best advice I can give you, my brother.
Well,
Don't be self-conscious.
You didn't put your first video out.
We never completed the first video.
Right.
Right? The video, when we finally did complete a video, yes, we put it out.
Do it in short snippets with lots of editing. That's
yeah. When I did my first couple of YouTube videos, more than just the first few, like the first 20 or 30 YouTube videos I did, right? I could not speak more than a sentence, and then I would just completely lose my train of thought. So what we did was and I'm going to tell you where I stole it from. I stole it from Uncle Rob. If you ever watch Uncle Rob, I didn't steal a name. Uncle Tony's different, right? But
Tony's different.
Yeah. But I stole the idea from this guy that was doing YouTube years ago called Uncle Rob. And he would just do a sentence at a time. And we go, and then, right? And there'd be another scene, blah, 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 blah. And then, blah, blah, blah. So I just stole that idea. I just ripped it straight off. And it worked perfectly. I was able to like string together videos one sentence at a time. And then after about 20 or 30 of them like that, I started to get comfortable enough that I could just spit stuff out. But maybe that could work for you.
Yeah, just do it in short takes. Just change your angles.
Yeah.
Anthony Muro, what do you guys use to edit videos? Right now, Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Not that I get to use any of the fancy things involved.
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
Tobacco.
I don't have it.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't have it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, here it is.
Nick will tell others with pride that Lunar Outlaw called him on his phone. Yeah, John.
Someday, Lunar Outlaw.
That's right.
Lunar Outlaw is going to dwarf all of us. He's going to be the first out of the gate here with 1 million subs. I guarantee it. He's got such a great personality.
Ripple BR. UTG. Should a street hot rod have big tires in the back and little tires in the front? You don't know?
I mean, that just all depends what you're going for, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see. Adam Steins. Tony, what's your #1 favorite Mopar? Period. If you could only own one, just talking model. Which one?
That's really hard to say. I mean, if I could only have one, it would be like probably a 71, 72 Roadrunner. 384 speed.
Which we don't have, Tony.
I know. Well, we have the 73 344 speed, which is close enough.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron Jones says, you know why giraffes have such long necks? Because their heads are so far away from their bodies.
That's an excellent point. That a lot of people seem to overlook.
I think it was a joke.
Oh.
Trey says, what is the best way to find cars now? Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, word of mouth?
All of the above.
Yeah. There's not a lot on Craigslist right
Yeah,
now. There's
Craigslist is
more on
pretty much over.
Marketplace. Word of mouth is always the best because then you know that nobody else really knows about it. Sometimes you find good stuff. Let's see. Justin, hey Uncle Tony, is there a roller lifter available for a flat Tappa cam? And do you bother
No.
with an exhaust H pipe?
No, no. Remember, a roller has very small contact surface. So the lobes on a roller cam versus a flat Tappa or hydraulic, a flat Tappa cam is going to be a completely different profile. It won't work. Someday I'll tell you about a guy that I raced with a funny car. They tried that and cost me a fortune, but not now. I won't talk about
Not now.
No.
Oh my goodness. Gary White says, wait about a month, there'll be lots of good deals.
That's true. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's true. Unfortunately, that's true.
Ari says, I found a lot of weird A-body dash parts, but nothing else. Let's see. Ben Winter says, Gumtree here in Oz has hooked me up with some good deals. Nice.
Nice. Okay. I guess Gumtree is something that they have. They're classified. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Hey, nobody's asked me about the 265 Hemi tonight.
What?
Nobody's,
no, not yet.
Yeah.
Now they will.
Right.
Now they will. Let's see. Someone buy that 64 Fury. The car market is just starting to pick up here because of all the good Northwest weather. That's true. It's been cold. Dakota, Tony, what's your favorite aftermarket LA street cam? Trying to make my mind up for the 340 in the dark. I want to try roller cam, but I'm iffy about retrofit lifters.
That's what I do with Bottle Rocket. It's got the retrofit lifters. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, man. But I'll tell you, I can't give you an exact recommendation for a grind because I don't know the specifics of your car. But call comp, tell them what you're looking to do. The tech guy there was really good. He spec'd out the cam for me. I just told him what I was looking for. I had an idea what I wanted. What he spec'd out for me was pretty much exactly what I had in mind. But yeah, give a reputable cam manufacturer a ring and just give them all of the specifics of your car and exactly what you want it to do. And they'll give you a much better answer than the generic one that I can give you.
What's up, Willie Fix It?
Willie Fix It. I haven't seen him in a while.
I know. Where you been? Utah County Picasso's page says ruler is where it's at.
Yeah, seriously, from this point forward, I do believe I'm going to try, not necessarily, definitely, but I'm going to try to do everything roller from this point forward.
Okay, here's a long question you can answer, and then I can tell the dogs to be quiet.
Okay, good.
Pablo Lopez says, how did you get that Fox body Mustang to run what it did?
Oh, brother, man, constant science, constant tweaking. I can't really explain. It was just constant experimentation with driving the car, with unplugging sensors, plugging Kohler sensors in, and just launch technique. I can't tell you how many launches, how many runs. I put thousands of runs on that car. I street raced it like 7 nights a week, and then plus the track time on it. I can't give you an exact answer, man. It was just I zenned in with that fucking car and just gave it everything I had. And they're still trying to figure out how I went as fast as I did 30 years later.
Who is it? Who is?
People in general.
Are they? Okay. Flux capacitor. No, those toes have cornered a rat. No, you know what they do? They grab the blanket that's on the couch and then they do a tug of war. And they just bark at it. So that was what was going on. Let's see. And they're still doing it. Steve Wisco, one man's trash is another man's charger, is the vidya that intrigued me enough to listen to the rest of your channel. Will always be the best fishing bait.
Awesome. I'm glad you like that.
Let's see.
You can hear what in my voice?
I don't know.
Oh.
Kathy, look into the camera and blink twice if everything is okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah, look into the camera and blink
No,
twice.
I'm too close. Because my face has to be right up against this for me to read it. Let's see.
She's so
Willie
fucking camera
Fixes has
shy.
been working on the Corvette and firewood. Huge firewood. 3 boats across, 250 years old. Wow.
I have no idea what he just said, but yes.
Yes. 3
Excellent.
boots. It's 3 boots across. Let's see. Hey Tony, any good Mopar salvage yards down your way?
No, not really.
No, there really aren't. There's one in Fayetteville, but you can't get in
It's
there.
not a Mopar yard. There's got a handful
He's
of
got a
Mopars.
lot, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, but some Mopars, but he's kind of a jerk. The Mutts, yes. New Zealand, rule up your windows. Oh my goodness. Dog's saying it's milk bone time. Kurt, I just gave them bones literally 10 minutes ago. Oh, you know what I should give them?
What?
The rawhides. Maybe that would shut
Well,
them up.
they're shut right now.
Oh yeah, they're quiet right now. Zero says we have hidden one out west. You should go out there, Tony. Brantley Walling says, hey, how's it going? Just dropped my 351 Cleveland in my Fairlane this week.
Nice. Congratulations.
Nice. Bernie says, just caught your next 360 build video. You need a new t-shirt that says still playing with blocks.
That was an old Mopar shirt, right?
Yeah.
Direct connection, was it?
Yeah. I can't believe you got that Fox body down to a 1580. That's flying.
Yeah, I was flying in the day it was, you know?
Oh, yeah. Do you ever take your pups on a cruise or to the shop?
You know, I used to keep a barf bag taped to my chest. You know, because let me tell you something, when you get up into that kind of territory, bro, strange things happen to the human body.
He wants to know if we ever take the dogs out to the shop or for a cruise. We used to when there were only 2 of them.
When there were 2 of them. With 4 of them, it's just
really
fucking
hard.
chaos.
Yeah, they're nuts.
So, yeah.
4 of them in the car. So we kind of don't do that anymore. But they used to go everywhere with you.
Yeah, well, Trixie used to come everywhere.
Yeah.
But she never needed a leash or anything like that. And, you know, and it's hard. It's hard.
Let's see. Restoring a 1968 Cougar. Love watching you diagnose problems. Can you post some Ford tutorials?
As they come along, as they come across, you know what I mean? Because I don't have any Fords really in my world right now. But I'm always open to Ford stuff.
Ripple says I'm fat. If I lose 100 pounds, will my car launch better?
Yes, it absolutely will.
X0 says, what's a Ford? Robert says we're both funny.
Funny how funny peculiar.
Probably both.
Yes. Maggie, what are you doing?
Doing something.
The Megster. I love you.
Anthony Nero says you need a Ford.
Say hi to the people.
What's up, Brian Glade? Can we get a shout out for my wife, Christina? Her illness has caused her to not be able to walk. We both love your vids. You all are great.
Oh, absolutely,
sorry.
Chris. I hope. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I hope.
Christina, get better.
Yes, absolutely.
Get well soon. Larry Smith, Uncle Tony. I've heard about the story of the guy who used flat tappet lifters in his funny car.
You heard that story? Did I tell you that story, or did you hear it from somebody else?
I don't know. I didn't think you ever told that story. Did you tell that story?
I don't know.
Did you mention it?
I might have. I don't know. It's all one blur. It's all a blur. Everything is a blur. Everything is a blur.
Let's see. Christian Jackson. Oh no, he's talking to somebody else. Thanks, Brian Glade says thank you. She's waving at you guys. Wave. Wave, Maggie. Wave. Tony, did you own an orange 70 Roadrunner years ago? 71 Roadrunner. Yes, actually we did.
A couple of them.
Lots of years ago, like 30 years ago. No, like 32 years ago. 33 years ago.
I could think of 2.
I was pregnant driving that car.
I hated that car because it was a bucket seat car.
I sat on the floor and I had a huge stomach.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, this is a pain in the ass to drive.
I hated that.
And we got hit in the ass with it.
It was a beautiful car.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful, but I hated that fucking thing because it was bucket seats with a short e-body shifter in it, and it was just I don't like that feeling. So yeah.
I drove that like 8 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Maggie's a mush. Yes, she is. Tell us about the 265 Hemi Blur.
They make them in Australia.
Do they?
Yes, very popular engines. Very good engines. I know nothing about them.
Eugene Bryant says, I got the rockin' pneumonia.
And the boogie woogie flu.
I'm sorry, Eugene.
Oh, shit.
Get better. Oh. How soon should you change the oil after breaking in a hydraulic flat tappet camshaft?
Pretty much after the break-in. I mean, you could, you do 20, 25 minutes at 2,000, 2,500 RPM. And then, you could take the car out and seat the rings, do all of that. So maybe like 200 miles, 300 miles. And then I would definitely dump it and put fresh in.
Where is Uncle Crystal? She's home right now.
Yes.
What's up, Drew Bradley? See you later, Willie Fix It. Have a good night.
Good night, Willie Fix It.
Let's see. When's the live feed engine teardown?
Lunar Outlaw and Nick's Garage are going to schedule between them, and they're going to let me know what the date's going to be, and then I'll pass on to you guys.
It's Gray Dude.
Gray Dude, what's going on? He's literally like texting. He's messaging from the mothership.
I know. Clyde says, ever hear of a 314 Chrysler Poly?
314? No. There was a 313. There were a bunch of different sizes, but no, never 314.
Zaps Rat says, hey, Uncle Tony, ever watch Legends the series?
Yes.
About the early drag racing. If not, you should check it out. Just watched Deal about Bob Lydon. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. I've seen them, pop up here and there, but I haven't actually sat down and watched any of them.
There's 448 people watching.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. I don't know if I want to talk to that many people.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm just going to turn around. Yeah. All right, now I'm comfortable. Ask me questions.
Randy McMacken says, what does Hemi mean, and why are the 4W6 and 444 only known as Hemis?
It means fucking expensive. It means build something else.
Let's see. Where's Uncle Booger and Uncle Butt Cheek? What?
Those are our imaginary.
Oh, those are alter egos?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Okay. Let's see. Breaking flat tappet cam in on a new motor is really hard on the new motor, especially since it's not had break-in. That's why flat tappet camshafts suck.
No, it's not hard on the engine at all. It's hard on the person setting it up to make sure that it's going to start basically the first couple of rotations, and it's going to maintain that 2,000, 2,500 RPM speed for 20 minutes. The actual act of doing it isn't hard on the engine, even in the slightest. It just puts a lot of tax on the skill of the person doing the assembly and doing the setup.
Galaxy says, let's get 400 likes. Yeah, we're close.
Yeah, we need 400 likes. No, I'm not even close. 341 likes. We need 59 fucking likes.
Well, what happens if we get those?
We're not going to get that.
We could.
I hope so.
John Wilburn says a 314 poly is a 313 poly that's really worn out.
Yes.
Craig Davis says, Lunar Outlaw's Plymouth is rough. Did you see that rusted torsion bar cross member?
He'll change it.
UTG, did you ever race the snake?
I'm thinking. I don't believe so, no.
Has there been any progress on the slant?
No, it's just sitting right now until we get the swinger back together again, and you've got a bottle wagon to the track.
No Hemi 6 questions, please. You got to get one of those, Tony.
Yeah.
Uncle Tony, what bike did you get?
It's a 73 Honda CL360.
What do you think of Norm Macdonald?
I have no idea who he is.
You don't know who he is,
No.
so you have no thoughts.
I have no thoughts. Find the snake.
Can I reuse the original thermoquad when removing the lean burn?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay. Dakota, the 340 is 60 over X heads with 202 180 valves, triangular valve job. Sorry, I'm gonna cough. Eagle rods, speed pro pistons, block deck shaved. Can you read this?
Dakota.
Seriously considering a voodoo camp.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, Voodoo is a series of cam shifts. It's not just one cam; it's a whole series. Yes, I would. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay.
What about the mongoose, Tom McEwen?
Maybe. I mean, did we ever race him?
Yeah.
Maybe once or twice, match races here or there. I don't know, bro. You gotta understand. We fucking did this. I did that whole glacier thing for like a dozen years. Who the fuck remembers what was in the other lane?
Baron, it'll go out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Let's see. Baron says he misses you. Jake Braun. I heard a story of a guy that put a SBC cam in a small block Mopar. Is that possible?
No, it's not possible.
Did you ever play Scrabble with Harold Delaney?
No, but I will, and I'll crush him. I don't even know who he is, but I am like the world.
We should have a Scrabble game.
Yeah,
I haven't played in a while.
I play vicious cutthroat Scrabble. I cheat every fucking way you could possibly cheat, and I'm nearly like undefeated with that. I average
beat you all the time. What are you talking
You do
about?
not beat me all the time. You do not beat me all the time. It's fucking bullshit.
Okay, Tony. I love you. All right. Is it true life was way better in the 70s and 80s?
Yes, it's very true.
And we thought that whole new
Which is why I have decided to never leave the 70s and the 80s.
We thought that whole nuke thing was like a problem.
It didn't really bother me. I figured, I'd be gone like that.
Like so that, yeah.
You know what I mean? No big deal.
Let's see. Uncle Tony, did you ever work on Art Bell's satellite?
No.
Thumbs down for cheating. I still beat him, JC. He's blowing smoke.
Thumbs down for cheating. Let me tell you something, okay? If you ever face me in any competition, even if it's an implied competition, right? The only thing you can be absolutely certain of is that I'm cheating.
Thanks, Smokey Eunuch. Tony, what's your address where I can send you stuff?
Is it food? What? I don't know. What are you sending?
Steve-O says, thanks, Uncle Kathy and Uncle Tony. Take the Barracuda out for a runner again soon. Nice old driver.
I don't have a Barracuda.
Oh, you mean the Charger?
The Charger.
The Charger. You got to fix the gas tank.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay as long as you don't fill it to the top, it doesn't leak. It's just I overfilled it and it leaked. That's
Karen says she's sending cash and toilet paper.
Okay.
We're kind of almost out of toilet paper. They still don't have it in the store. Charles Groover says, Uncle Tony, please tell some stories.
Oh,
you don't have
I can't tell you stories right now.
Oh, no stories, Tony?
No.
To fix that fucking fence. He's sending you money to fix the fence. Let's see. Uncle Tony, I also heard a story of the same guy with the funny car cutting soda cans up to use for either rod or main bearings.
Yes, we did. Well, no, it wasn't to use as rod or main bearings. It was to use as a shim, because what happened was the baffles broke in the oil pan and the shut off, so the oil ran away from the pickup, and it spun every main in the engine. There's aluminum block, so when it spun the mains just grabbed the crank and they tore out the main saddles. There was nothing for them to sit in. So we riveted cut up soda cans into the block to hold the bearing in place. Yeah, and that was
Kale Snyder says, you missed the magazines. You mentored me at 13. Got them all. Any words?
Actually, yeah, they sell for a couple of issues sell for a lot of money.
One issue sold for like $70-something
Yeah.
on eBay
Yeah,
a
Kale,
few years ago.
I appreciate you remembering all that.
Let's hear a good old race day story.
No.
No?
Oh, Fubar put up our merch link.
Thank
If you
you,
need a
Fubar.
fancy hat like this one here, or
Fancy.
a shirt, stickers, we have all that stuff.
Hey, UT, can I send you a bag of alien poop? It's glowing poop. What am I going to do with that? Is it good fertilizer? Because I am doing a garden. Should have called Raymond Babbitt.
Is it me or is this getting weirder?
I don't know. Uncle Tony, what size gears did the Hot Rod Lincoln have? Also, what are safety tubes?
What Hot Rod Lincoln? What safety tubes?
Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, this
We're
this
entering
went to
a different
okay.
dimension.
This is obviously an example of the Mandela effect.
Is that it?
Yeah. Because I'm remembering a whole different world that didn't have these things.
My cat poops alien poop. It's getting weird.
This
Sorry.
is the fucking Mandela effect. This is it. We're living it right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Drive me to drinking. Hot Rod Lincoln. Fox Body story. If the pizza delivery guy would bring beer and toilet paper too, we'd have it in the bag.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I feel like I'm drunk when I'm not drinking.
Yeah. It's all these people pre-celebrating 420.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Rain Man. Okay. Safety tubes are roll bars, but I ain't scared.
They told me YouTube was going to be like this.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is all the vodka tank? No, there's no vodka in the tank. It's 420 somewhere.
Yeah, right here, obviously.
Love you guys too. Don't fuck with me. Heavy hitters yelling, don't fuck with me. Oh my goodness. The Monopoly guy never had an eyepiece. That's Mr. Peanut. Okay. 0. Okay. Do you know Steve Dolchik and David Freiberger from Motor Trend? They seem pretty cool.
No, but I have dolls I made of them that I keep. I keep them in my bathroom.
No, you were supposed to do some work with Dolchik once.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah, but I do have dolls of them that I keep in the bathroom. I make them stand on top of soap sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, this is getting weird.
Yeah.
Raphael. Hey, Uncle Tony, just picked up a 73 Valiant 318. I plan to do the dual exhaust. What do you recommend for cam, intake, and carb?
It's important that you do change the cam on that thing, because the 318 cam is I would say go with an Analblock Performer 318, a 600 CFM carburetor. Probably an Analblock is your best bet on that. As far as the camshaft goes, I don't know if you. I have a Hughes Whiplash cam in my 273, my GT, and I love that fucking camshaft. So, and they didn't give it to me. I had to pay for this thing. So
full cost,
right? So I'm not plugging them because I got anything from them. I'm plugging them because it's a good fucking cam. But I would use Whiplash in that engine, and that combination, the Performer 318, 600 CFM, and that Whiplash cam, and you will be absolutely amazed at how that thing is going to turn on.
But make sure you get the lifters.
How does that 273 work?
The 273 runs great.
Yeah.
But make sure you get the package with the lifters.
Yeah. Buy the cam and the lifters, and they give you a no flat cam guarantee. If you buy the cam and the lifters from them, and anything goes wrong with it, they hook you up.
Just wanted to hear Uncle Kathy to say "giant asshole" live.
Sure.
There you go.
you go.
What? Wildcat Whimsy? What? Okay. I would love to see Uncle Tony versus Freiberger in a $5,000 budget race. We should put the challenge out to him. I'm gonna laugh.
A $500 budget,
$5,000
budget race? Bro, I built a blown fuel all thing for $5,000.
But that was in the 90s.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It would be much more now. How much money do you have in Bottle Rocket's engine? Before all the cams?
Before the roller, about $700. After the roller, about $1,700.
Yeah. UT, did you ever see the New York Dolls?
Might have. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Going to call moon cams tomorrow morning. Cool. UTG will kick his ass. I don't know. I don't think that would happen, right?
What?
A race between you and Freiberger.
I'll race anybody. I give a fuck.
Race anybody? Yeah. I don't think you want to race you. Uncle Tony, will water injection help with high compression on pump gas?
It can.
Let's see. Tony, back in the 80s, did you ever see a Ford LTD do a pass on a quarter mile?
Who remembers? Oh man!
Remember?
Like, did you have a bacon sandwich on August 17th, 1994? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Baron wants you to race him. Buffalo Campbell says Freiberger is faster than 1580.
Well, then there you go. He won.
Uncle Tony, have you ever seen shoes?
Yes, but not currently.
Let's see. Why don't blower motors use exhaust scavenging?
It's not necessary. The blower is actually pushing the mixture through.
D. Peterson wants to know, necessary to advance cam when you flip pistons around?
No, there's, and I never actually measured it out. There may be a slight difference in degrees, 1.5, 2 degrees before top dead when you flip them around. I actually have to chart that out. It's something I never bothered with. But no, I've never advanced the cam when I did it.
Why can't I find any of your lives unless I watch them live? Because we take them down.
We take them down because it's live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's when it's not live, it's not in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
oh my God, what, Baron? This is your address. What's our address?
What's my address?
I don't know. Oh. Do you have an address, Tony? 1300 Rutledge Way.
Yeah, 1300 Rutledge Way. Just put it, attention Uncle Tony on there.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37129. Will you leave up the 318 live? Yes. You mean the live build?
Yeah,
we'll leave that up. Tony, I see all your cars on Google Maps. What?
Go ahead, stalk me from fucking outer space. That's cool.
Oh no. Do you have a favorite road to drive just for the scenery? Do you have a favorite road to drive? The scenery? I don't know. 96 is nice.
93 West Cassis.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I mean, not really. I'm not really a scenic drive kind of guy. I like to work on this shit. I'm not into driving it, honestly.
Sam Mountain Ballistics, I'm coming to your house now. Okay. Henry Gomez says, did folks turn them LTDs into hot rods? Because Ford's got potential.
No, they weren't really around. There were a lot of big Buicks around, a lot of big Caddies around, a lot of full-size Chevys around. Don't really recall too many full-size Fords back, in the day. Almost 485 people watching.
That's a lot of people.
I wish Nick was here because he would be impressed by that.
I know.
Well, Nick is here. Nick is everywhere.
Anthony Nero says, my next motor, I'm going to do the flipperoo, maybe a video on difference in cam timing versus regular.
Okay.
Gregory, I have a 72 Olds 442 with a 350.
I love those cars.
Should I big block swap it or put a 4-speed in it? It's fully restored, so everything in it is brand new. But I want to make it a bit more exciting. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, a 4-speed is a more interesting car, I guess. And then again, drop a 455 in it. That's, so I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see. Zaps Rat. Hey, Uncle Tony, would like to hear how you got started years ago and caught the bug. I was 12 when I helped my grandfather build a kick-ass 327. Our shop had a dirt floor, but motor was clean as a whistle.
Bro, if I could remember how I got into it, it's just something. It's just something that was always there. I didn't have anybody in my family, no neighbors. No,
you used to fix cars. Like vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, when I was like, it was like 2 or 3 years old.
Machines.
Right, exactly. I was taking things apart and trying to put them back together again. So it just went from there.
Yeah. And you were into trains.
Yeah, very into trains.
Was your first thing. Dakota, UT, sorry about the question earlier. It's raining like a MFer in South Carolina, and I can't work on stuff because I don't have a closed garage. Oh, sorry, Dakota.
Been there and done it, my brother, man. I was out there when I was young. I was out there building stuff in snowstorms and shit. First engine we ever dropped on a car. I'll never forget. It was I don't even the date. I remember the date. It was January 12th, 1978. And I was dropping my first engine, the first engine I ever built, into my first fucking car that I ever built. And it was out at the street light. This is in New York City, right? Out at the curb of the street light in a snowstorm. And I mean a fucking snowstorm. But, we were out there, man. So I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
Let's see. Jim Douglas says, something about he got slow when the economy got slow. No one was building race cars. Oh, we must have been talking in a separate thing. Let's see. Mike McDaniel. Regular volume oil pump or high flow on a 5.9 Magnum, maybe 450 horsepower?
Stock pump. Just stock pump is fine.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get more engine vacuum with cam timing?
You can advance the cam and pick up more vacuum, yes.
Could we bring back the Charger Daytona? And what if we put a blower motor inside the nose cone? Mandela.
Why don't you answer that?
Yeah. Okay. Next. All right. Let's get 440 likes. Yeah, wow. We're at 426 right now. All right. What happened to the daily live streams? Oh, what happened to those?
The which?
Daily live streams.
We've been doing them like every other day. We did one yesterday. I mean, we do, I do have all this shit going on I got to take care of,
Uncle Chetty, what bicycle did Tony purchase? What motorcycle did you purchase?
Oh, it's a 73 Honda CL360.
Uncle Tony, have you ever driven an Australian Valiant Charger?
I have not.
What about a Hemi?
I have not. They don't exist in this country, on this continent.
No blower in nose cone. Causes lag. All our questions are awesome tonight. What's the best way to race an automatic?
Huh? What do I answer that? Okay. What's the best way to race an automatic?
You mean like how to shift it? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, that's such a loaded question. I wish I could give you an answer to that, but there's like an infinite number of possibilities.
Okay. Tony got lazy. Did you get lazy?
Yes. I have gotten lazy. Very lazy now.
Oh, he was asking you about the lives every day.
Who's
Did you answer that question?
Yes, I said we've been doing them as we did one yesterday. I think we missed Thursday or whatever the day that was. I don't know. We've been doing them.
We were doing them.
We're doing lives.
Russell Finch says, being called Uncle Tony must be so familiar now. Isn't that weird? When we came up with it, it was kind of weird.
I only know myself as Uncle Tony, to tell you the truth now.
You want me to call you Uncle Tony, right? I'm not doing it.
UT.
UT.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're not in reverse, Gary White
Yeah,
says.
Gary White has very good advice for you. Make sure you're not in reverse.
Put down on the floor and keep it straight. Best way to race an automatic, fucking floor it. Let's see. Wildcat Whimsy, Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
How can I put a Peterbilt 12 speed on my 5 horsepower Tecumseh? Tecumseh? I want it to go a little faster.
Baby, I think it's time for me to develop a drinking problem. I mean, honestly, it's.
You need a drinking problem?
I need a drinking problem.
You gonna blame it all on Wildcat Whimsy?
Yes, yeah.
Tony Wing says, funny, my nephew is here now, so I'm also UT. UT, did you ever get your license? Yeah, he has a license.
It's expired
He
by a
didn't
few
renew
years,
it, but he
yeah,
has
I
a
got
clean
it.
license. Yes, he does have one. I don't think you need to tell everybody these things.
I'm
tell everyone they're expired.
Honest. I can't
Yeah,
help it.
but some things you can keep to yourself. Is the swinger going to finally get AC this summer?
Yes.
Is it really, Tony?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to do a whole video on AC.
You are?
Yes, I'm planning that in my head when we get to it.
Okay. Drinking is good. We don't drink. We should drink.
You drink a lot more than I do.
I do not. Oh, I have wine sometimes.
Yeah, you're always drinking wine.
I'm not always drinking wine. I drink wine like once every 3 months. He's making me have to be an alcoholic. Tony, what's your thoughts on a big block and a swinger?
I mean, there's so many options with small blocks. There's really no reason to.
No reason to what? Oh, put
a
big block
in it, yeah.
Tangy vodka for Uncle Tony. Don't forget about Pontiac 421 Day.
Thank you, Buff.
Thank you, Buff.
Drinking problem fund, right?
Thanks. Jack Nicholstein says my old lady drinks wine all the time also. I drink wine like with dinner.
Almost every day. No, I see
every
you sit
day.
Down,
what are you
looking
crazy?
at the fucking TV, you got your fucking glass of wine. Please. Give me a
You're killing me, Tony. It's not true. Oh, let's get 500 charger legs. Fucking winos. I don't drink wine hardly ever.
She's a lush.
He's just picking on me in public in front of 476 people. What is the worst engine you've had to work on? Design, reliability, weak? Intervention time.
Worst engine, my most disliked engine overall, mostly because of the packaging of it, is the North Star.
Did you know you can use air duster cans as a replacement for R12, safer than propane?
I did not know that.
Look at that.
I'm going to look into that.
I'm over 10 cents, $4.99 for the Uncle Caffeine wine fund.
Nice.
Guys, I don't drink really.
That just covers the number of glasses that slip out of our hand. Oops.
Why are you lying in front of 465 people?
Because they need to know you. They need to know the real Uncle Kathy.
Oh my goodness, Tony. People are going to be bringing me wine. Let's see. Did you ever install cam based on compression readings?
I mean, I've advanced cams because I've had what I would consider to be too low static compression ratio. I guess the answer to that is yes.
Booze Hounds. Thanks, Zero.
Booze Hound, yes.
I knew it, Chianti. No, guys, I really don't drink. Tony.
E-Fox
I
loves
felt
this
out I
channel.
love this channel. Gojo or lava?
Neither. Dawn dishwashing liquid crushes all of the commercial hand cleaners.
Chris England says, good evening from Columbia, Tennessee, Uncle Kathy and Uncle Tony. Which would you use in a small
love
block
Columbia, by the
Chevy
way.
and why? Gear-to-gear timing or chain?
Chain.
Why?
Less parasitic loss.
Okay. Tony, do you weld with flux core, MIG, or stick?
I used to be a gas welder. I gas welded everything, right? And I did that for generations. And then I just got to the point, I'm a flux core guy. I love flux core for no other reason that the steel that we're always welding on is within that fucking range. You know, it's sheet metal, right? Or frame sections. So I've just come to adopt the flux core with no hassle of having a fucking bottle filled 110 volt. You know what I mean? So yeah, flux core. I'm a flux core guy. Think of me, judge me. Go ahead and judge me. I'm a splatter is my fucking life. I'm good with that, man.
With Sorba says, what was your favorite car to ever drive?
Oh, Jesus.
Best car to drive.
I really can't answer that. I don't.
You gotta
I don't
have
know.
one.
I don't.
The 72 Roadrunner?
Well, to ever drive, I mean, that's a pretty broad. You know
the
what I mean?
Daytona?
I think you know what? Here,
Yeah.
see, as soon as he said that, I just remembered, right, something.
Okay.
I knew these guys in New Jersey called the Pierogi Brothers, and they had a Mustang. They used to do Mustang restoration. It was a Mustang restoration shop. This is back in the 90s. It was, and they had a Ford Fairlane that had a tunnel port 427 in it with a 4-speed, and they let me take that thing out for a romp one day, and I'm thinking that might have actually been my favorite car I ever drove.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even the Batmobile?
I drove the Batmobile, but the Batmobile was a stone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Pierogi Brothers 427 Fairlane was a lot of fun. It was just something about that car. I can't put my finger on it.
Figures Garage, thank you. Hey, Tony, swap the cam in the 360. Still alive.
Are you still alive, or is the 360 still alive?
I think they're both still alive.
But that's awesome. Thank you for the $2, brother, man.
Uncle Tony, could you leave the live up tomorrow? I'm 14 and would always listen to them while doing online school. I'm currently building a 300 Ford 6-cylinder on an extreme budget.
Carter's Custom. That is awesome. Only, bro, don't
listen to Tony while you're doing schoolwork.
Yeah, exactly, man. Focus on your schoolwork. You know, focus on your schoolwork, and then you can always, you know, yeah, Carter. I'm gonna leave this live up for you.
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take
tomorrow.
it down. We'll take it down tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Good luck, brother, man. I am proud of you.
See, Randy and George. Okay. She drinks the high quality wine in a box. Pale Horse, I do not. Always knew you were a secret Ford lover, Tony. Tony, when it comes to honing stones, what grit should be used?
I used the Napa stones, and I'll generally. There's a coarse and a fine, and I'll generally, you know, it just depends on how rough it is. If I'm just going to scuff, I use the fine. If it's going to be cut, I use the coarse. I couldn't tell you the exact grit. I'd have to look at the package.
The Classic Car Nut wants to know, can you tell me, what would be the correct ignition timing on a 1955 Bel Air Chevrolet with a 327 cubic inch engine and a 4-barrel carb?
That's from that fucking movie. My cousin Vinny. Yeah.
Can you answer it?
Yes, I can answer it. There was no 327. Oh.
It's a trick question. Oh. Other than cubes, I don't see 360 as a great engine. Do you like them?
Say that again now?
Other than cubes, I don't see 360 as a great engine. Do you like them?
I agree with you. The 360 is a good torque motor. I agree. I prefer the 340 or even the 318 to tell you the truth.
Rich Runner sent you $5.
Thank you.
I'm going to send you a re-ring kit for the 360. You're killing me reusing bearings and rings.
Bro, you don't understand. I have here.
Don't knock everything
No, I
over.
won't
Don't
knock
break your
everything
big
over. I
glass.
won't knock everything over.
You don't understand how thrifty Tony is.
It's not a matter of thrifty.
It's a matter of being
It's
thrifty.
not a matter of thrifty. Look here. Here's rod bearings and main bearings. I got shelves full of this stuff.
Shelves.
Right?
Shelves full. God forbid you use them. Jamie Layson sent you $9.99. He says he's your number one fan.
How many fucking ring sets should I have? New ring sets.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank Jamie. He sent you $9.99.
Thank you, Jamie.
He's your number one fan. See?
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. So who was the guy who wants me to? Who was? So you don't understand. I reuse certain parts because they give me the clearances and they give me the drag that I desire on an engine. It has nothing to do with cheapness. I have all of the fucking new parts you could possibly fucking imagine.
You are cheap though.
In some respects, I am cheap. But in terms of when I reuse bearings, when I use rings, it's because I'm looking. I'll reuse rings because I want to use a big cast ring, but I want a low drag ring. So I'll choose one that's a little bit older, as long as it's not worn. Gives me a little bit less drag on the cylinder walls. I prefer bigger oil clearances. So for me, a Scotch-Brighted used bearing that's within spec is better than a new bearing. Does that make any sense to you?
Tony Schwab, yeah, says, I had a 68 Roadrunner 3.3. Was that an AFB or a thermoquad?
What was it now? 68 Roadrunner?
3.3.
383 was an AFB.
John Wilburn says, I think in the movie, the answer was
8 degrees before top to 7. John would know that. John knows everything. John is the universal mind.
Laugh out loud, cookie night tonight. Everyone has cabin fever, right, Galaxy? But you didn't get the Hot Rod Lincoln reference, Tony.
Oh.
Wildcat Whimsy ran out of toilet paper. Found really good sorcery outside. It has 3-leaf and makes me itchy down. What?
Just stop.
Okay, yeah.
At some point, you got to just stop.
Well, I don't read the questions before I read the questions. All this drinking talk has Vodka by Corpicalani playing in my head. Tony, you look stressed. Are you stressed, Tony?
No. Just I have certain methods. There's always a method to my madness. There's reasons I do everything that I do, and just sometimes I got to. It's just like.
Oh, because people call you hack because you do things the way you do, but you have reasons for doing
I have reasons for doing things the way I do.
Yeah. What? Uncle Tony, what do you think about vapor carbs? Are they a myth or a cover-up?
They work under low load situations. Vapor carbs. I've seen plenty of demonstrations where people run a lawnmower on a vapor carb. They'll run a fucking. They run these small engines off of them, and yes, it'll work. It'll run the engine, but once you put the engine under load, it becomes super lean and prone to detonation, and that's why they don't work.
Randy wants to know, hey, Uncle Tony, what was the orange car?
Which orange car?
I don't know. The one in the garage?
That's our Swinger, 72 Swinger. This is the second time around for that car for us.
Remember, one mothball per tank. What? Okay. Oh, UT, I bought a new toilet bowl brush. I'll spare you the details, but I'm definitely switching back to toilet paper.
Good move.
Uncle Tony, you're a legend. Much respect. Chris.
Thank you.
Mungia.
I appreciate that, Chris.
Is he ever stressed? Are you ever stressed? You don't really get stressed.
Not really.
Not really. Only when you're talking about comments. People in the comments.
Yeah, some people in the fucking comments, please.
Hey, Uncle Tony, do you use a ridge reamer if the rings will sit lower on a new piston?
No, I never use ridge reamer.
If the rings will sit
It's
lower
not
on a new piston.
1928.
Okay, see, sometimes he does get stressed. How much horsepower does a UTG sticker add?
4.
No, it's more than that. We've got them listed, rated at 10.
4 per side. It's 8.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, and that's at the wheels. It's 10 at the crank.
Warning, Antifa plans to sabotage Bottle Rocket. Why? Edge the sword. What?
It's the Mandela effect. You think I'm joking? This is it. This
Oh
is
my
the Mandela effect.
Oh my goodness. All right. He was stressed when he didn't eat for a few hours and rocked the shotgun. Remember that video we did?
Oh, yeah.
He goes, get the camera, just play along. Tony only gets stressed when the cheese runs out of his mozzarella sticks.
That's the fucking truth. That's a stressful moment. You know, I've crashed motorcycles. I've been in flames countless fucking times. None of it. I've cut myself to ribbons. None of it compares to having the cheese run out of your fucking mozzarella sticks.
John Wilburn says, the comment section is a garden where you plant knowledge and harvest window liquors. Oh my goodness. If you put the valve in backwards and it don't wiggle, use is good. Okay.
Toaster.
What was my favorite car to ride in?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Oh, I'm thinking. What was my favorite car to ride in? I don't know. Stan's Challenger is pretty crazy.
You like riding the Stan's Challenger?
I don't know if I liked it. I didn't die. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about that. I've been in so many. I gotta think about that. I'll never give up on another marathon.
Well, we got that engine build coming. That ought to be a good 20, 30 hours.
I don't know how you're gonna do that, Tony.
We're gonna port heads live. This is the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever done in my life. But yeah.
How are we gonna do it? Over the phone?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Okay. How much horsepower does a UTG sticker?
7.
A Pontiac.
7.
7 on the Pontiac?
Yeah.
Marathon kills the knees, run up hills. Uh-oh, I think our battery's gone dead. I think we need the plug. Do we need the plug?
How much battery we got? No, we got a little bit of battery left.
We do? Okay.
Yeah.
It just looked darker for a second.
Yeah, we're gonna knock it off soon anyway. Not like 10, 12 minutes.
John Wilburn says, I can't wait for the live build. Yeah, that's going to be cool, John. He's going to be here.
I know.
He's going to help with the build.
I know.
It's going to be awesome.
He's going to do the important stuff.
I know.
So when the thing fucking scatters all over the next diner room and he's fucking oil drying up the floor, right? I can say, well, you know, John put those rods in that thing.
It's John's fault.
Didn't John talk those
John
names?
says, yep.
When Nick starts cursing in Greek. Hey, you know, pretty sure John did that.
12 Gauge Rage says, you have me looking for my first project car. I've wanted to start one for a while. Thank you for the inspiration and knowledge.
You sound extremely dangerous, my friend.
Why? Why does he sound dangerous?
12 Gauge Rage.
Oh, look, he posted a smiley
A
face.
smiley face. He is a dangerous motherfucker. Hey, if you're ever in the area, you come by, you come visit me. I like you.
Hang out with John.
I like you.
Oh God. All right. Hang on. All right. Battle of Marathon. Do your engines run better after bleeding on them? Mine do.
Yeah, actually they do. Lily, what are you doing, baby?
If I put UTG stickers on my hubcaps, how much horsepower?
They don't work on
Does
a,
it-
they don't
they
work on a
work
hookup.
hubcaps?
They don't work on hookups.
Okay. Tony let the cat out of the bag. Who done it? Hey guys, do you mind if I leave early to avoid the traffic? Sure.
Yeah.
I'll see you
It's
later.
not a bad idea, brother.
Do your engines run better after bleeding on? Oh yeah, he said that already.
Yeah.
Okay. 425 horsepower is because of insurance reasons. Any more and insurance premiums go up.
That was 50 years ago.
And it's not now?
No.
No, we don't do that now.
No.
Harry says appease the god of busted knuckles. Kathy, you were all giggles tonight because it's the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Some of these comments tonight. UT, what cars do you see going up in value or in rarity in the coming years? Oof.
Common daily drivers from
Yeah.
the 60s and the 70s.
I think all the high dollar
The more common the car, the more valuable it's going to become.
be as valuable. How do you remove a ridge in an older engine?
How much of a ridge is there? I can't answer that question. How much of a ridge is there?
Good evening, Gearhead Automotive.
Good evening.
Let's see. UT, what movie? Oh, come on, guys. It's so simple. Maybe you need a refresher course. Hey, it's all ball bearings nowadays. Now you prepare that Fetzer valve with some 3-in-1 oil and some gauze pads.
I have no
What
fucking
movie?
idea.
I don't know either.
A refresher? It's a ball bearings nowadays.
Now you prepare that
Fetzer valve with 3-in-1 oil and some gauze pads. I have no fucking idea.
I don't know either. Let's see. UT, have you ever messed with a turbo motor?
Yes, of course.
I have not been drinking, Michael Phillip. I'm completely sober. Let's see. Hey, UT, should I put spinners on my 69 Charger?
No. So,
That was quick. UT, like the video on valves when you cleaned them up on the drill press and took the ridges off the valves.
all right.
Nice. Uh-oh, that's all the comments. That's the bottom of them.
That's the bottom of them.
Yeah, I guess I have to go up.
Did this thing lock up?
Oh, no.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, your blood alcohol level was 0.25.
I don't have
That's
any
not bad.
alcohol. Oh, guys, I don't drink. He's just busting my chops over here. Show us the wine you're drinking behind the camera. I'm not. Look, my hands are empty. When do we get a tour of the Honda? Yeah, right, Michael Phillip. I really don't drink. We should tell these people I don't drink.
She hasn't been drinking in the last half hour or so. We're going to do a lot on Honda, but I have to do these other things first. You know, I have to do these. I work by myself. There is no fucking help. So I've got to, one step at a time. You help me, but not with the actual, like the nitty gritty there. So I've got to get these things work. I've got to go through them one at a time, get them together, and then we'll get to the bike. The bike is on the list.
Stop giggling. I can't help it. I laugh at stuff. Sorry. I need a UTG sticker for my 63 Pontiac Star Chief.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not allowed to laugh, Tony.
Don't laugh. Be serious.
All right, I'm going to be
completely
serious. No humor. I'm not allowed to think anything is funny. I'm going to talk like a robot. Is that better?
Mm.
It's not alcohol, it's mushrooms. No, it's not that either. What's the first car you nailed Kathy's drunk ass in?
So I thought we had moderators.
Yeah, what the hell? All right, I'm not laughing. Oh my goodness. Do you know Lamb Chop's engine specs?
Offhand, no. I think Tall John is working that out now, and he may tell me.
Can you compensate for tire size with gearing?
Yes.
That didn't show up on your end? Okay, let me go find them because they must have you blocked.
What is it?
The person that wrote that. He's gonna go in timeout.
All right, no, that's okay. Just don't. Yeah,
Leave
that's all
him?
right. Yeah, leave him.
All right. Uncle Kathy, where's the cooler of beer and wine, and where is the still at? You just put my Ridge Reaming Company out of business. Ridge Runner.
I'm sorry, bro.
Wait, I'm not allowed to laugh.
There's a lot of people out of work now too. So I thought.
The movie is called Fletch,
Fletch.
UT.
Okay. I'm not a big movie guy.
Hey Tony, what should I look out for when we're using head bolts on a 318?
Nothing. They're exceptionally good metal in those bolts. You got nothing to worry about.
Zero says it's boring here. I'm coming to help, boss.
Come on over, brother.
Let's see. What did you have for breakfast the first time you wrecked a motorcycle?
Oh God. When was the first time I wrecked a motorcycle?
I don't even know. Before I met you.
Before I met you, yeah.
I'm not allowed to laugh, guys. I'm going to be very serious now. No laughing, okay? I'm making more with unemployment and the $600 extra than I would be working.
Good job, Corka. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping up in a couple of minutes.
What's the first car you owned and worked on?
Get your last licks in now. My Charger. 69. Back when I was like 16.
Let's see. Tony didn't bury anyone in an Oldsmobile. Laughter is degenerate. I won't do it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I refuse. No
We're definitely
laughing.
going with Mennonite sensibilities.
Right,
now.
yeah, no more laughing. No more humor. Nothing's allowed to be funny, everybody.
Do I run an aluminum flywheel? No, I've never run an aluminum flywheel. All the cars I mess with are relatively heavy.
Good night, Mopar
Oh wait,
64.
we ran aluminum flywheels and fuel cars. If that's what you're talking about, with the Crower Glide clutches, 3-disc and then later 4-disc, those had aluminum flywheels. But on street cars, no, I always use an iron flywheel.
I still want to know on the Schubeck's conspiracy, no matter. Are we going back to the Mandela effect?
This is the Mandela effect. I'm telling you.
I think Uncle Kathy is cut off.
All right.
I'm cut off from laughing. I still think you two are the funniest pair on YouTube. Love your laughter, you know. Thanks, Cincy. I'm not allowed to do it anymore, though. I'm going to be sad.
Right, it has to be very...
I'm going to become sullen.
Sullen, that's it. Sullen and withdrawn. And I'm dark.
My melancholia is going to come into play.
Yeah. It'll match my darkness.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. No more laughing. No more swearing. No happiness. I regret the sun.
All right. Okay. I think that's it, right?
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Guys, we're going to pack it in. We'll probably see you tomorrow. I mean, maybe we'll come on tomorrow night. John, Ari Fubar, guys, thank you so much. You know, even though you got a couple
stamps. I'm not laughing at that, John Wilbur.
Don't laugh at anything.
No.
Yes.
There's no joy in my soul.
So thank you to everybody who contributed. Thank you everybody who joined us. And
thank you, everyone.
Yeah, take it right down. Take it down a couple of levels.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, and that's it. I'm unplugging this bitch. We're calling it a night.
Good night.
See you tomorrow.